Okay, just in case you're unfamiliar with the gentleman on the screen, this is my congressman, Congressman Donald Payne Jr. He represents New Jersey's 10th congressional district. His father, Congressman Donald Payne Sr., was like he held the crown until he passed. I think I'm not really sure about the particulars, but he basically, when you share the name, right, you can kind of just like, particularly in politics, you can just slide up in there. That's why people really think like Donald Trump and Michelle Obama be having a chance, but in reality, that's more of a local thing. And here at my local level, this man and his father has represented me in my district my entire life. All right. I did a video months back where he came to my town, Irvington, and did a piece about colorectal cancer. And in the speech that he was giving, he himself said how he was a puppet. And honestly, I don't think this man has an original thought in his brain. I'm going to be real. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I've met this man. We've talked several times. We are not on friendly terms. And that's primarily because I'm seeing the lack of results. I'm seeing the gentrification. I'm seeing the deterioration that he is an accomplice in making sure it happens. Well, here we are. Or is it the 4th? I believe it to be the 4th. Yes, it is. And there's a State of the Union tonight. And as you can see from the headline, my congressman will not be going because he's a child. Denouncing monarchy. Monarchy! Payne skips Trump's State of the Union. Oh my God. So he released a statement, and I'm going to go through it and basically tell you why this is the most petty and childish shit that you would expect more from someone who makes over $170,000 a year representing you, while averages, particularly in my hometown, are about 35 to 36 per household. Okay, that's the median income per household. You make 170 freaking grand and you can't go to the State of the Union. Wow. U.S. Rep. Donald M. Payne Jr. released the following statement regarding his decision not to attend President Donald Trump's State of the Union address tonight. I refuse to support a president who has spent his entire term promoting his interest ahead of the public good. Remember that war? Remember everything that they said was going to happen? How the seas would rise and we were going to end up in war. Everything that somebody who objectively looks at Trump's presidency, like all of those things didn't come to bear. Every single bone that the blue team, because he's clearly a Democrat, put forward. Ukraine, Russia, what was the first one? Yeah, it was Russia interference and it was Ukraine interference, and it's like, oh well, we're impeaching him because he made a phone call. Like, just all the nonsense. All the nonsense. And the one person who kept saying America first, America first, America first was Trump. But and like I've said on several occasions, I have absolutely no doubt that he going to definitely make bank off of this. But as far as what's projected, yeah, he's put the American people before you put the people of the New Jersey's 10th, sir. Traditionally, the State of the Union address has been the time for the President of the United States to be accountable to the people for the job he is doing. Accountable to the people, he kind of just like comes off and starts talking and telling us all the great things, all the things he's trying to accomplish, and and try to lay out his agenda for the upcoming year. That's what I take the State of the Union as. But the Republican Senate has proven that President Trump is not accountable to the people. Which people though? Because you clearly feel as if you're different, like you're not an American. So which people are you talking about, sir? And that his actions to solicit election interference from Ukraine. Word do not constitute a serious violation of public trust. This guy. Like this guy, he didn't even write that. I sincerely doubt he wrote it. I mean, no offense, but from even my interactions with him, he comes across as very low key. So thusly, he said it himself. He is a puppet. Somebody else is writing this shit. Okay, and one of the things that irritates me the most is that he gets reelected without a stitch of competition because he's establishment. So basically, they always look out for their own and they make sure that he's good. I don't even think this man's ever debated anybody. I would love to see that. I would love to see Donald Payne on the debate stage actually, having to fight for his job, not just resting on his father's laurels. That's such bullshit. This is not what the founding fathers had in mind when they wrote the Constitution and created American democracy. We're a republic, sir. We're a constitutional republic, just so we're clear. And the nationwide, like at the state level, yeah, we're a democracy. At the national level, we are a constitutional republic. And so I will not attend the State of the Union to protest the president's actions, as well as support my House colleagues who voted to impeach the president and hold him accountable. I go to the State of the Union address to hear the president. I don't go to hear a self-appointed king. Fuck you! A self-appointed king? He was duly elected. And oh my goodness. Like every time I read somebody saying something really dumb, I end up dropping the F-bomb. And my apologies again, but like, what are you talking about, my guy? Are you serious? This is embarrassing. It really is. And to think that this, like, and he going to keep getting reelected. Why? Because Jersey, particularly when it comes to the Democratic Party, is just it's the strongest hold. I genuinely believe, like, even a bit more than California, Jersey is the most strongly held Democratic space, particularly in my county, Essex County, where it is just like, yo, the TDS is real, but not real enough to whereas he actually posted about this. Because it's so disingenuous of him, because he posted about it. He's like, oh, should I skip out on the State of the Union? Yeah, I'm talking about a large percentage of people, and myself included, said no, go and do your job. And what did he do? This is what he did. He's skipping because this is some cowardly punk shit right here. It really isn't. It is not indicative of the community that he supposedly represents. Like, that's the thing that's been really irritating me, pissing me off about, not just my congressman, but Jersey politics in and of itself, is that because Christie was a mega dick. Oh, we became soft as baby poop with the whole, oh my goodness, we have to be compassionate, my women's and everything else like that. It's like, bruh, nah, we need to get down to work. So that's not what Jersey's about. Jersey's far tougher than that. Jersey don't play no games. I mean, at least we didn't. But with the rate people are leaving the state, I mean, could you really, yeah. They're just like, screw it, I'm out. I can't take this shit no more. It's too many taxes. People are drowning here. These communities are dismantled, destroyed, deteriorated, and the like. And opportunity zones are only as good as the people who are putting the opportunities there. And you're not making sure that there's any opportunities here for these people to take care of themselves. Jesus, man. It's just so irritating. It really is. Because you're supposed to be that voice for the entire 10th, and I'm not just talking about Essex County, because it does cover far more spaces. I can only look to the space where I'm from, where I grew up, my main area, and that's Newark, Irvington, and East Orange. Even though he has Jersey City, Bayonne, there's tons of parts of Elizabeth, parts of Montclair. There's tons of other spaces in the 10th, but to see what's happened to the 10th in his tenure. I mean, even his dad's tenure wasn't perfect, but my God, in the past few years, it's been even worse. And yet he's gonna sit there with that, I've got this mean look on my face. He is the cuddliest looking motherfucker. He has those pinchable cheeks. I just want to give him a hug. Like, yo, you can make teddy bears of this man and fucking sell merch. Like, seriously. But just because you Grover from Sesame Street don't mean that you make a good congressman. And when you have the poverty rates and the poverty pockets that you do in your district, sir, I'm sorry, you are derelict in your duty, no matter what. So with that being said, we're gonna bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like to toss it, like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share because sharing is caring. And YouTube and BitChute and like aren't the biggest fans of the boy over here. Bang deep for obvious reasons, right? I mean, seriously, this is bullshit what this nigga's pulling. And bang the bell for notifications and speak. Let me know. What do you think in the comments? I mean, who's your congressman? Do they represent you? Do they have your district's best interest at heart? I'd love to hear it. And until the next one,